Ratnagiri Jets has been formed and conceptualized with a very clear mission of being truly representative of the grassroots excellence that exists in the state of Maharashtra. Our whole ideology was to see how we can, bring out that talent and give it a stage. And through a team effort which we have put together through Jet Synthesis, and many of the areas that we are engaged in which complete a cricketing ecosystem. We pioneered e-cricket in the world actually, which is, if you see Test cricket, One Day International, T20, and now e-cricket, which was one channel away from the IPL the last few weeks, if you saw, through GPL, where we have created new forms of cricket. So on one side, we are seeing how we can continue to innovate on a sport that truly represents India as a religion. And on the other side, we want to broad base cricket as it is and go deeper into tier 2, tier 3, Maharashtra and state. So I think the vision is you innovate, build excellence, and continue to see how you do that, and also broad base the talent pool that can come. So in that light, we started with the men's MPL. We're fortunate to win it 2 years in a row, and we are hoping to complete a hat trick this year. And this year we have, of course, launched the women's, Ratnagiri Jets in the women's MPL, and really privileged to have with us our icon player as well as captain Smriti. Thank you, Smriti, for being a part of this team. And I don't need to say anything about her. The best batter in the world, the highest number of centuries in ODI by any woman, and excellence to a different level. And I'm sure she will inspire many others in the state of Maharashtra to come up to perform just by her presence there. And we have, and of course, Devika, who's been an outstanding high performance coach, and we are really blessed to have such people as a part of Ratnagiri Jets, and really look forward to an exciting season in these next few weeks. And again, I always say everyone will do the right, but the one thing I encourage the whole team to always look at is holding the trophy, which is the urge. It is the urge to be able to perform to your best potential and to it, and that's what we really hope to do. So with that, I'll stop and request you, Smriti, if you want to say a few words or open it up.
Yeah, we'll open it up.
Right. Generally, Smriti, what are your general thoughts about the season ahead, the matches ahead, personally for you?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, to have a women's Maharashtra Premier League, I mean, just amazing, and to have that to develop the grassroots level at Maharashtra cricket, and of course give a stepping stone for a lot of girls to go to the next level in terms of WPL or play for India. I mean, the best of the scouts and everyone would be here to watch them. So I mean, it's really exciting, and I'm happy that Maharashtra has taken this initiative, and we've got such amazing franchise owners who are putting in all their hard work behind women's cricket. And I think this is a new journey for women's cricket in terms of state cricket league, because we've seen what WPL has done for women's cricket, and I'm sure WMPL is going to do that for Maharashtra.
Okay. What about international matches? Any specific thing you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, of course we have the UK tour just after the WMPL, so we all are prepping well, so yeah, looking forward to that.
Earlier it was WPL and now it is NWPL. How are you looking at these sports which are, in a way trying to promote women's sport?
Yeah, I mean, I feel for women's cricket to have this sort of stage is amazing, and the very fact that state associations and also WPL, I mean, the way they have, it shows that of course women's cricket can generate revenue, which is an amazing thing for women's cricket, and people are ready to invest money into it. I mean, the more the professional the sport gets, it's going to get only better for especially grassroots level cricketers. For them, I think this is just amazing. So I mean, from my point of view, of course promotion is a different thing, but I think well beyond that, we are well beyond that in women's cricket, and I see at it as like people are ready to invest, and that shows that I mean women's cricket is growing and people want to watch it.
But a connected question, but at the same time, it is observed that generally women's cricket leagues and other tournaments, there is no separate window. It is merged with some other window or merged with some international.
WPL has a separate window.
No, but there are international men's matches happening around the same time. It is not.
It's two different sports, right?
Right.
Let's keep women's cricket and men's cricket separately. I mean, we have a separate window for our own selves, and we'll keep it at that. And of course, when IPL is on, we play. So I mean, they also don't have a separate window. So it doesn't make it doesn't. The question isn't very relevant in terms of that. I feel men's cricket and women's cricket has their own journeys, and they should be also having their own journeys rather than us overlapping it.
Right.
Ma'am, how involved were you in the player selection and team building for the women's Ratnagiri Giants?
I mean, firstly, credit to them only. I would say I didn't have a lot of time to give in terms of, especially I didn't know a lot of players in terms of district, but they have done a lot of research. We had a few chats around the composition of the team, but I mean, they have done an amazing job in picking and going into the trials and having camps around it and trying to get the best squad for us. But yeah, I mean, I have had only few conversations. I think she can touch upon that a lot more.
But she was very much in touch with us all the time, so she knows whatever was going on. That was, I mean, good of her that she was in touch with us in spite of her busy schedule.
And as a senior, how do you strike a balance between mentoring and giving youngsters space to express themselves, especially in a league which is going to nurture talent?
I think this is the first time, but I think we had a little experience when we played the first year of WPL where we played a lot of international cricket, so we could not play a lot of domestic, and then we all of a sudden had few uncapped players for WPL and for us to have a conversation. But I feel it's just an amazing experience for us as well. It's not only one way. I mean, sometimes when you place a lot of international cricket and you come back and see the energy of these girls, you kind of get it yourself. I mean, it's both ways that you have to. We also learn a lot, and of course, they also get to see a lot. So, I mean, if we keep it both ways, I mean, it's a balance rather than just thinking that we have to give a lot. So, I mean, yeah.
Question. Any special message for league fans of
For?
women cricket?
Any special message for the women fans,
League fans.
the league's fans?
League fans.
I mean, it's first, so I'm sure there will be a lot of new fans. We don't, but yeah, I mean, we've played in Pune T20 Challenge. We've got good support when we played here, the WT20 Challenge. So I expect everyone to come out in huge numbers and support women's cricket, support Ratnagiri Giants more actually. But yeah, I mean, I've played for Maharashtra all through my career. So coming back and playing in Pune and playing the WPL, I'm really excited, and I hope that people come and support us and watch us.
There's a question, Smriti, on how such women's T20 leagues that are born and brought in the state of Maharashtra can help further prospects of identifying key talent for the national side.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for state associations and for Maharashtra as well, I mean, to have this sort of a platform where I touched upon that, there'll be a lot of eyes of scouts from WPL, and also, of course, these sort of performances also are it can also serve like a benchmark for people to get into the state side also. So I mean, to have that, and more importantly, I always believe that franchisee cricket gets a different sort of a professionalism into the sport, and for the girls, the state level girls to experience it, I'm sure they'll be well prepped when they go to the next level. So yeah, I mean, the owners come with a different sort of expectations to play with that expectations, always groom the players in them and have that sort of maturity. So I'm sure that a lot of Maharashtra girls are going to get benefited out of it.
Do you think in India there's a superstar culture which makes the team take a step back?
Make the team?
Step back. I mean, during matches, fans are, cheering for a specific player. Do you think it makes other feel?
Okay. See, I mean, I don't know how do I answer it, to be fair.
That you should not ask the already started. You should ask that question to the other players, whether that take the step back.
You might be able to answer.
Yeah.
No, but on that note, I mean, sometimes when I came into the team, of course there were a lot of stars. I mean, there were Julian and Vitali, and you know, we looked up to them. But never I felt that, oh, people are coming to support them. I always believed that when people came to support them, I felt like, wow, I also want to do that one day. So I mean, the way you take it, and I'm sure that a lot of young girls or boys, whoever feel that, I mean, I'm sure it only comes from a nice way in terms of, oh wow, this is happening. I also want to reach that level. So I mean, I don't see that as a culture or something. I think that also drives the sport. That also drives the franchises. So I mean, it's not right, it's not wrong, but I feel it's a personal choice how you look at it.
Question.
स्मृती एमपीएच्या दृष्टीने यावेळेस तयारी कशी सुरू आहे आणि काय वेगळेपण आहे या संघाचं सांगशील?
तयारी आहे खूप चांगली चालू आहे. आय एम शुअर, कारण मी जेवढं पण टचमध्ये आहे, प्रॅक्टिस मॅचेस झाले आहेत, कॅम्प आणि तयारीवर आय थिंक देविका मॅम जास्त बोलतील, कारण मी आजच जॉईन केले अँड मी पण आताच मुलींना भेटणार. बट जेवढं पण मी ऐकलंय प्रेपरेशन 15-20 दिवसाचं
नाही,
जास्त
ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 महिना. येस, ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 महिना.
सो आय थिंक देविका मॅम जास्त बोलू शकणार प्रेपरेशन बद्दल.
Ma'am, if you can add here. ओके, सो तुम्ही जसं म्हटलं की काय वेगळं आहे, तर ऑलरेडी हे फ्रँचायझी गेले 2 वर्ष NPL बरोबर आहेत आणि हे नुसतं NPLच्या वेळेस टीम बरोबर नसतात. सो थ्रू आउट द इयर त्यांनी जे अकॅडमी हे सुरू केले, एज ग्रुप क्रिकेट सुरू केले, ते मला नाही वाटत बाकी कोणत्या पण फ्रँचायझीने केलं असेल. त्यामुळे ॲक्च्युली जेव्हा या फ्रँचायझीला जॉईन झालं ना, तर आमचं काम खूप सोपं होतं, कारण त्यात ते ऑलरेडी हॅव अ कल्चर, त्यांची ऑलरेडी एक सिस्टीम झालेली आहे आणि खरंच खूप चांगला सपोर्ट आहे त्यांचा सगळ्यासाठी, म्हणजे मेन्स क्रिकेटसाठी, आणि सेम फॅसिलिटीज त्यांनी विमेन्स क्रिकेटसाठी पण प्रोव्हाइड केल्या आहेत. त्यामुळे आमचं काम पण खूप सोपं झालं. जास्त त्यांना क्रेडिट जाईल सगळ्या गोष्टीचं.
Ratnagiri Jets has this initiative, Jets Club. How important it is from a woman's perspective to have such structured programs like the Grassroots Jets Club initiative to really get those stars, I mean, eventually like yourself on your own?
Yeah, I mean, to get that as a, I'm sure, you know, at the age of 14-15, of course we got it a little later, so we had to start developing it in terms of seeing internationally. But the best thing about India at this moment with women's cricket is like the investment which is coming in, and the investment they get for the person to groom. I mean, very late in our career we realize the importance of fitness and all of those things. But I'm sure the club and the initiative is only going to promote or make them understand more about what is actually needed for the next level, and I'm sure they'll be well prepped. So like clubs and all of these guys coming into cricket, and I mean men's cricket already was there, for them to come into women's cricket is just amazing. And I'm sure a lot of girls, in terms of amount of girls who are going to get benefited of it is going to be a lot more, and I'm sure within 3-4 years we'll see the changes and differences even in the Indian side and their performances.
Ma'am, Ratnagiri men's team has already won the title. Does that inspire or add, pressure onto the women's side? I mean, you build a stepping stone for RCB's men. How is it for this side?
Yeah, I mean, first time I spoke to them, and they, of course, after the introduction, when they said we won the first 2 editions, and I was like, oh, okay. So, but no, not pressure. I mean, you know, someone who's already won it, and as Devika ma'am said, they've been part of MPL, and so they know what is needed for franchising cricket, especially in state cricket. I mean, you know, to have that awareness is amazing, and that's only going to help. I won't take it as pressure. I mean, pressure is there every time you step on the field, so you don't have to take any other pressure. Whenever you wear a jersey and you represent the team, I mean, you want to do the best for them, so that pressure is always there. But we'll take that as motivation rather than pressure.
I have one question. What things do you want to promote women's cricket as a men's?
What thing?
कोणत्या फॅसिलिटीज तुम्हाला हव्यात की जेणेकरून जास्तीत जास्त प्रमोशन किंवा काय याबद्दल काय सांगता? काय कमी पडतं
Maybe I think the question is, what are some of the crucial aspects?
I think one thing is for sure which I would want in women's cricket is more corporate leagues, which is going to get a lot more job opportunities for a lot of girls. I'm sure, like in terms of the Indian team, the state cricket, BCCI is doing amazing job, and they are already there and getting all the best facilities right from state cricket to the international level. But there's one thing which I feel for women's cricket, more corporate investors come in, more corporate league happens. So of course, a girl gets, the job opportunities also come. So the girls play with a lot of freedom of understanding that, how with men's cricket it is like there's so many corporate leagues and so many corporate people come in and have job opportunities. I'm sure that's going to open a lot of doors and going to get a lot of stability for a lot of domestic players, because as I said, we are all in a place where we are in a good place, but I'm sure we can do a lot much better for the domestic women players.
Nice. We'll take the last few questions. Yeah, please.
What India needs to do to win an ICC tournament?
Everyone, we have been trying for a very long time, and I wouldn't say we are too far from it. We've been very close, but yeah, I think we are on the right track. We've been working a lot on a lot of things, and there's something which is written, and I'm sure that there's some good things written for the women's team for ICC trophy. So I'll just keep at that let's just try and do. As a player, I just feel like we can just do the best every day and get better and deliver for the team. And otherwise, I feel like the rest is, I think, whenever it has to happen, it will happen.
The connected question. Do you agree with the assertion that the same kind of mistakes happen in important crucial
I think we are
ICC?
here for the WMPL, so let's just focus on WMPL.
Ma'am, did you have a chance to interact with the youngsters as of now? I
will meet them today evening.
And-
I've just landed today morning, and I'll meet them today evening.
And what kind of message as a captain, as the captain, what kind of message, or how are you looking forward to inspire them, like, other franchises that you have
Firstly,
played
I'll
for?
of course have a nice conversation with them, and the only message which I believe is like, you play cricket to have fun and enjoy, and actually have a really positive environment, because like you win trophies, you don't win trophies, but what you remember is the journey of that 1 month or like 20 days when we are going to be part of one squad, and that's the only thing. Let's just have a lot of fun together, and there's nothing like, I don't really believe something like senior or junior. It's just more experience and less experience. So as much as experience we can give them, we are all here for that.
Last question.
Yesterday, Bangalore won.
I know she wants.
Any grassroots plan?
ये अच्छा चेंज करा
Was there any sense of, responsibility or emotional pull when you were approached to be the captain for Ratnagiri?
Yeah, as I said, when you play as much cricket you can, but when you start playing cricket at the place, like I started, of course I still play whenever I get an opportunity, but you started at Maharashtra. So firstly, to know that Maharashtra is starting a women's league, I was very happy and excited. And of course, whenever the opportunity comes to represent the team, as I said, it's always a new role, an exciting role. So of course, I was really excited and happy. And more importantly, I was very excited for the girls of Maharashtra. For them to get this platform and to express themselves. So yeah, really, really looking forward to that.